Hey, so I'm just about to start my translation for the day. I have a free day from university, so um, yeah, it's hard work because even though I can translate 1,000 words an hour, um, it's mentally challenging. It is kind of like writing a book again in a way because some phrases when you translate they become something else, they kind of change um, from the original language into something new when you cross that language barrier, when you cross from Danish to English. Um, so the book I'm translating is about schizophrenia. The book is basically my own story, my own delusions, my own thoughts when I was at a really bad place in my life, and the book is a um, a very authentic piece about living with mental illness and struggling in life. But it's also a story of hope and kind of an inspiration as well. Um, as to, I don't know if it's gonna help people to, recover from mental illness by reading it. I think it's more just a time bubble of my life that will give an understanding for people reading the book, be it people that are affected by schizophrenia. Those people will get a better understanding of what it might be like to live with schizophrenia and live with mental issues. So, um, for me, I heard voices and I had some really weird thoughts, and I did some really weird things because of those thoughts and because of those voices I heard. And it's kind of weird to be here now and being so well, not having to, um, you know, the fact I can study Danish at the University of Copenhagen, the fact that I'm in such a better place now is a surreal experience. But I would say I'm also happy that I was granted schizophrenia, even though that sounds weird, because I got to experience something a lot of people want to experience. Maybe not in a chronic way, maybe they just wanted to experiencing something similar, um, either through drugs or other means. But I got to experience that, and I got to experience a tragedy in my life. And for me, at least, it's been a strengthening of my character. It's made me stronger, even though it took, years to go from mentally ill to being able to hold down a an education. So you know, I I want other people living with mental illness to look at what happened to them as more of an experience that could make you stronger instead of something bad that happened to me, which is gonna scar me for the rest of the life. Because, of course, I was scarred from hearing voices and having a sort of brainwash um, happen to me. But at the same time, I got to develop myself as a person in a much more demanding way than a lot of people will be able to. And I don't think you should take that for granted. Um, and I want other people to be inspired to take up the fight against mental illness and use what they experienced to become better versions of themselves. I'm not saying it's a realistic, that it's realistic people will actually get better. Not everyone will get better or will be able to personally go through the journey I went through. So in that way, I'm privileged. But I think there's still a lot of development that can happen internally, inside of yourself, if you have the right mentality. And I know it's hard when you're suffering to just be happy about it or accept it, or not being in some way sad about it. But if you want to recover and be at a better place in life, you kind of have to put on a different mentality and have a more positive outlook, because things won't just change by themselves. I don't know what I'm trying to say with all of this, but I'm about to start translating, and I'm doing that so that I can share my stories with the world, basically. Yeah.